Today's mission is to create products in 2 separate price books. So we're going to start out by creating a price book template. So we know we want to work with the parent record, which is product. So I'm going to start by typing product, and here we are at product. Now we're going to need to add some fields to this template. So first thing we want to do is work with some product fields. So we want to bring in product name. Let's see, we're going to bring in product code. Now we want to start bringing in some fields from the price book entry. So here I'm going to start typing price book, and here we can start to see the fields that are available in price book. So in this case, we're going to have price book entries. We're going to choose the price book, and I also want to bring in the list price. And you can see here, this is also coming from the price book entry. I'll go ahead and click on next, and I'll go ahead and click on save and load. So the first thing I want to do is associate all my new products with the standard price book. I already have a list in this worksheet of the products that I want to add. So here's all the products I want to add. I'm just going to copy all this information, and I'm going to paste it. The one thing I don't have is the product family. So these are going to go into a product family called Tesla. So I typed a TES and hit tab, and that auto-populated. And if you look in the formula bar, you can see that we even pulled in the ID for that field. Now I can just double click and populate that entry to the bottom of the sheet. Now the next thing I want to do is associate this product with a price book. So I'm going to associate it with my standard price book first. I could either type STAND for standard and press tab, or if I want to see a list of all my price books over here, I can click on view price book values, and there's my standard price book. And now again, I could just double click using Excel and now push this. I'm going to go ahead and click on update. And in this case, I want to choose all rows. And this will go out to Salesforce, and it'll create all these new products and also associate them with the price book. Now, I know this was successful because I've got the internal ID of the product returned over here in green. So these are newly created products. And I also have the price book entry right here as well. So we've got 31 different entries for price books. So now that we've got those products in the standard price book, we want to do 2 things. One is we want to associate them with another price book, a custom price book. And I also want to increase the price in that price book by 10%. So which price book do I want to put this in? I have a price book called Tesla. So I'm just going to type TESL and press tab and see it auto-populate. Then I'll just double click. And let's just come over here and put 1.1. And I'm just going to copy that. And then I'm going to do a paste special, and I'm going to multiply. So this will increase my prices across the board by 10% for the price book entry in the Tesla price book. So again, I'm going to come to update, insert update. And here you can now see that we've created all these entries in the Tesla price book. I can come back over here to click on download, and let's create a filter. And this is just to show that all these products were actually added successfully. So we want to look at the product object, and I want to look at the family. So the product family, and I'm going to say is equal to Tesla. And then I'll click on save, and I'll click on download, and it's going to overwrite my data. And you'll see that the product family Tesla now has entries in both the Tesla price book and the standard price book. And I can just as easily come here now and start making changes to the prices if I needed to. If I wanted to make updates to these prices just for these 2 particular entries here, I can click on update and then insert update just to update those 2 rows, and I'll update those prices back to Salesforce as well. So that's it, real simple, easy to do, much, much faster than doing this in the Salesforce UI. Hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, just ask.